What is up? What is going on? David, SVA Card Collectors. Another hectic weekend. Most of my family, well, my wife is sick. Kids are feeling but they're not, with fevers or anything like that. It's really going around. So that was fun. And, yeah. Nothing to, it's busy just because I have 3 kids now. The little one's a little congested, so he's being a jerk because he's not sleeping, so then I don't get sleep. And yes, I do blame babies. I am a big proponent of blaming babies for situations and not taking ownership. So, big thing. That's what I'm all about. Also, had to go to, hey, this is what's been going on in David's life. Not a baseball card podcast anymore. Just being me, just talking about random things in life. You know what really grinds my gear? No Family Guy. Well, actually, I will, because we went to my son's baptism is coming up, and you have to go to some pre-meeting, and this is the 3rd one, so it's just what baptism means and yada yada yada. There was this couple, and they were a younger couple. I wanted to punch them in the face. Reason being, every time the priest made not even a poignant point. It was supposed to be a poignant point, but if you were there for the 4th time, you're just like, yeah, whatever. They would look at each other, smile, and nod as if they were on a commercial. And when they started to pray, we got to say a prayer, they would grab each other's hands. Not one, both hands. They were sitting down next to each other. What is wrong with them? Then, do you have any questions? The girl turned to him and mouthed, you have any questions? Do you think you have any further questions about? What's the question? They throw water on the kid's head. That's it. We're done. Walk away. See, that's the inner workings of me. Thank God this is not a X-rated or R-rated podcast, because I may do better. I don't know, I've gotten a lot of people who've said that they are glad that I don't curse. And going by the ratings, maybe I should no, I'm joking. But I'm surprised at how many people it turns off. A lot of people say, and it's not to, to curse just to curse. It's just, sometimes it happens and stuff pops out. In either case, whatever. All right, I'm done jibber jabbering. I opened up 2020 Topps Series 1 hobby box. David Keppel, he won, and I will be sending it tomorrow. I had to get a box. I found actually a local, it's like a flea market. It's a pretty big flea market in Long Island. A lot of people go to it, and we're right next to it, and we never go to it. But they actually had, I remember as a kid, I would go for baseball card shows. They would have it, they would have 20 or 25, tables, and they would try to sell you overpriced rookie cards, which they still do. It's the same exact stuff, same exact guys. It's crazy. But they sold the boxes real cheap. So if you guys are looking for boxes for baseball cards and stuff like that, unless you really don't have the time to go to a local card shop or anything, you're going to be spending more money. I got it for $1. And the big gigantic boxes, I paid $2. So I needed a 400 and 500 count. I paid $1 each. It's real cheap. So that's where I would suggest if you need something quick. And so we open it up, go on YouTube. Also, I have it on Facebook. I have also a page, a Facebook page for SVA Card Collectors. And it's just, another place where people can go. Sometimes, if I wanted to run advertisements, which I don't, I would need a page. And so that's why I have it. It's also on the group. I put it all over the place, so check it out. And, sorry. Nice little indigestion. Indigestion with David on SVA Card Collectors. Most people edit that out. Not me. No. You're going to get that indigestion. And you're going to like it. Maybe you don't like it, but whatever. So, moving right along. I haven't noticed prices really drop on boxes. I've seen them basically stay the same. Jumbos are going for a little bit more money. But I did watch Stryker Breaks, Stryker. He did an excellent, and I posted it on before, analysis of jumbo, hobby, blaster boxes, hanger boxes, and jumbo fat packs, and which ones are the best to get. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to be looking at the hanger boxes. If you buy a case of hanger boxes, you're going to do much better than you would in pretty much anything. So if you want to like go all out, I would suggest you buy like 3, or you could buy 2 hanger cases, and you would do much better with regards to inserts and things like that than you would with a jumbo box. Would you get the autograph? No. Guarantee autograph? No. But I would surmise that the autographs aren't that important for the flagship. I think the base cards, the gold cards, things like that go for a ton of money, and they seem to be a little bit harder to get this year. So I would check his channel out. He's got a bunch of other, things that he does, and he tells you. There's one where he tells you exactly how he figures out the odds, and basically he takes one odds and then he extrapolates everything else, and then he's able to. It's pretty cool. I would definitely suggest listening to that. Yeah, I would check that out. Now another thing, I'm going to go to an eBay tidbit, and typically I'm a type of person who likes to go with accepting offers. Price it a little bit higher, accept offers, and I should change that. Meaning, if there's like Top Series 1, I want to sell Top Series 1 rather quickly, what I started to do was price it cheaper, maybe $2 cheaper, and don't accept any offers. Because this has happened a bunch of times where it worked out really well. And I was selling it 2 seconds. I sold a Matt Scherzer SP card where he's batting. Now, the lowest price was 14, but I could tell, and they had some sold 15, 14, whatever. I could see the way it was trending and also I could see there was a lot more cards being available. And there was an auction, and the auction really was low. And so I said, all right, I'm going to go $10. I'm going to go real cheap. See what happens. Boom, sold it within a day. Like the next day it sold. And so that has been my strategy. Maybe I could have gone to $11 or $12, but I wanted it to be significant enough for people to go, this is a no-brainer. Now, I don't think that card is going to be $10 in a month from now. I think that's going to be a $2, $3, $4 card because no one's going to care. And that's what typically happens, with these Top Series, with these new releases. They go for a higher price, people want them, and then the prices tank. So you want to have the best price. That's really the most important. Take a couple of pictures and be cheap. Don't accept any offers though, because then you get the people like, oh, $10. Let me see if I can get it for $8 or $9. Don't do that. If you're the cheapest, make it by $2. I think I probably left $1 or $2 off the table, but maybe I would have had to wait a week or two. What's $1 or $2 in the whole grand scheme of things? I made that basically paid for one hanger. So I got 3 hangers. That one card paid for 1, and I'm good. So price, especially with these new ones, don't price low. I'm not saying to do that like for everything, but if it's not a hot card, and it's just a regular like special print, a short print, or super. The SSPs are a little bit different because those are really rare and tough to get. And if you're the first one out there, you can demand more money. But again, you don't want to wait there too long because then they'll start creeping up. More of them will start creeping up, into on eBay. So there's just that fine line. So take advantage of the situation, and I'm a bigger proponent now of having the best price and moving it along. Maybe if it's $100 card and you lose out on $5, do you really care? Is it, it might bother you, go, I left $5. But really, in the whole scheme of things, would you have rather left that $5 or waited a couple extra days, and then you start to get nervous, and then you're going, oh man, maybe I should have just priced it low, just be the best one, and people would just, look at it and just get it. And that's what you want. And again, don't accept offers if you're going to do that. Be the cheapest guy, but don't accept offers. Because then either other people are going to come in and try to undercut you, which is fine. But if you're priced low enough and there's demand, people are going to snap it up pretty quickly. So you shouldn't have to worry about that. And if people don't snap it up right away and people are undercutting, that means A, there's too much supply, or there's just not enough demand and you didn't have the right price anyway. Maybe one guy was able to luck out because someone was stupid, but everyone else, knows what's up. All right, guys, SVAcardcollectors.com. Also download the FlickChat app. Also, I got the group or whatever, I don't know. So, you know what to do. Buy some cards and go broke later, people.